Libra, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance from my Libras, please. So your energy, the star in reverse, Aquarius energy. Your person is showing up as the World card, so fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. They're viewing you as the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So you might be recently out of a relationship or divorced, or you're in separation from this person. What you're not seeing is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. And your energy, the Seven of Cups. So I definitely feel here, my Libras, you may be feeling a little bit confused with the Seven of Cups. You may have a lot of options available to you. You may be trying to choose between people. But I actually more so feel like there's a little bit of a haze around what's going on here, what happened, where this is going. The Star card in reverse tells me you're not sure that you're on the right path with this person or this connection currently, and you're not sure about the future of this connection. You may also recognize that there's some healing here that needs to take place. We see with the Six of Wands in reverse, I feel like my Libras, you've been experiencing tension here, fighting, bickering, arguing, your energy pulled in different directions. The Six of Wands in reverse can indicate that you're either feeling ignored, breadcrumbed, or maybe you're just not, you're ignoring this person right now as you try to get your footing and try to figure out what's going on. Now you're viewing this person, your cards are really popping, as the King of Swords, so possibly another Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here. But with the King of Swords, for a lot of you, I do feel this may be an ex, or this may be somebody you feel isn't quite emotionally invested, or you're not sure about them having passionate, loving feelings towards you. I mean, this could be a friend. This could be, like I said, an ex. It can be somebody you work with. The King of Swords in the upright, though, is somebody who's analytical, somebody who's well put together, somebody who's honest. Okay, but I do see that there's considerable confusion about either why this didn't work out or if this is going to work out between the two of you. All right, let's see how you're viewing the relationship. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're seeing this as a missed opportunity or something that isn't quite ready, that hasn't found its form or isn't quite ready to find its form, to move into something that's higher level. And your person, we see the Sun card, Leo energy in reverse, which is telling me this person may be hiding their feelings. They may be acting like everything's okay. They might be posting on social media. They might be going out like everything's fine. But I think deep down, Libra, you know that everything isn't necessarily fine, right? Or that they're not being completely honest about how they're really feeling. All right, or they're hiding something here. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, it certainly can be that this person hasn't been completely honest with you, but we'll see in what context that is. All right, so let's see what we need to know. All right, we see an amazing story. So some situations are more than meets the eye. While it may appear like an ordinary event, it could be magic unfolding. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, so it's almost like Spirit saying we need more information here, Libra. There may be something really amazing developing between you and this person, something that you're not seeing. But it can also be sometimes people are taken off of our path for a reason, right? Because there may be something better in store for us. So let's see. All right, we see what you allow will continue. So your boundaries are currently being challenged, so you may learn the art of saying no and remember your power. Yeah, so again, there might be something that's felt like a little bit off. Again, if you felt like maybe this person wasn't really focused on you, or you were being ignored, or you weren't being listened to. Okay. So it's about learning the art of saying no and remembering your power here, Libra. Okay. And we see divine feminine. Your feminine energy is out of balance and can leave you vulnerable. Learn to use your feminine power wisely. So when your feminine energy is balanced, whether you're male or you're female, there's a strong energy of self-esteem. It's also holding space, but without putting your life on hold. When she's imbalanced, she can allow more drama than is necessary into your life. There can also be some feelings like you're not good enough that infiltrate your thinking, your beliefs. And I feel like there may be something here that is throwing you off. There's something that's throwing you off here about this connection. And we see, don't wait to get picked here, Libra. Don't chase anything that doesn't want to be caught. Instead, pick yourself up and forge ahead. Yeah, and that's really like balancing your feminine energy, because remember, when you're in powerful, balanced feminine energy, you're not going to hang out in a gray area. You're not going to, allow for too long, at least, ambiguity within a relationship. The divine feminine is going to take all of her strength and her courage and her power to move in a different direction. If her needs aren't being met and her worth and her value isn't being honored. So we see the World card. This person, it does look like this person may be coming back around, Libra. But it also tells me this person's very successful, or they're hoping for or believe that there can be some sort of fresh start here with you, or a new beginning if it's not somebody you really have any history with. All right, and we see the Two of Pentacles. They've made a decision here. Some of you, this person, may have been making a decision between you and somebody else, or maybe they were prioritizing work or family, or or their social obligations, their friendships, just prioritizing something else over this connection. They have made a decision about investing here, and we see the Three of Swords. Okay. So some of my Libras, this person has made a decision to invest in some sort of third party. And again, that can be work, that can be, staying single, that can be a romantic rival. And some of you, they haven't been completely honest with you here about this. This is a little bit of a heavy reading. Like, I feel like for a lot of my Libras, this is somebody you're getting to know, or maybe you've been dating and you've been feeling like things were going quite well, but then at the same time, there's something that feels off. Or I don't know if this person's taking a long time to reply to your messages, or there's no follow through. There's something here that definitely feels off. And I think it's because there's somebody else in the picture here, Libra, to be honest. So they've made a decision here to invest in some sort of third party. Maybe they've ended things with you, or they're just trying to fade away, or, ghost. Yeah, and we see the Eight of Swords. I know this hasn't been an easy decision for them, but I'm not feeling particularly empathetic for them, because it kind of feels like they ended things, or they've decided to end things. They've decided to move in a different direction, but I kind of feel like you're the last to know here, right? Like, it kind of feels like, and I do think that they're stressed about whether or not they've made the right decision, whether it's going back to an ex or choosing somebody else or something else here. And with the Eight of Swords, Libra, it does feel like this person still is kind of stuck in a lower vibrational karmic cycle. So I just want you to be aware of that. And that may be something here that was lowering your energy, was lowering your vibration. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This person, maybe you are recently out of a connection. Maybe you're recently separated from this person. They see you in the Nine of Pentacles. They see that you're independent. They see that you pretty much have everything you need. The Knight of Swords. This person knows that you're truthful, that you're honest, that you want the truth, that you may be coming for the truth. Yeah, or the truth is going to be disappointing for you. Yeah, because I kind of get you have somebody here that doesn't want to tell you the truth, although the King of Swords is interesting because you're viewing this person as honest and trustworthy. But I don't actually know that they are, or they're lacking emotional maturity here. And we see the Ace of Wands energy in reverse, rejection or a lack of passion here. Libra, you may be, in this connection, you may be investing in somebody that isn't really quite worth it at this time, or has chosen somebody else but hasn't told you. And I kind of feel like they're breadcrumbing you, or, you know, it just kind of feels like you're the last to know here. Yeah, and we see the Star card energy in reverse. This person themselves might have some healing to do. But I feel like your person isn't even really sure about the decision that they've made. And the Three of Swords, some of you, they're regretting it already. But they also know that if you know the truth here, that you're going to reject them, that you're not going to take them back. Ooh, so I do feel there's an element of regret coming through with this person. You're both in the Star card energy in reverse. This has been a Tower moment for both of you, but for different reasons. You're both unsure about this connection, but remember, there's something amazing unfolding for you here, Libra, even if it doesn't feel like it now. All right, and we have Scribe energy. So preserving knowledge and information. This is somebody here who's kept your texts and your messages. I feel like they've tried to, be on, like, they want to be honest and direct. They know they need to. They know they owe it to you. So I get that they've been writing messages, maybe not sending them. And we see child nature, friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. This person may be somebody who's generally kind of grounded. Maybe they love the outdoors. They love animals, plants, things like that. All right. So I can see, this person has good qualities, but I just don't know that they've handled this in a way that honors your worth and your value. Let's see how they're viewing you. I think they're worried that you might reject them if you were to really know the truth here. And some of you are. It's like the connection's already over, but they haven't really let you go here. Let's see. We see damsel energy. Yeah, some of you, they're regretting a choice that they made. They're seeing you as the damsel, understanding the nature of healthy romance, and inspires you to rely on yourself. So they see that you're self-reliant. They see that this could have been a healthy relationship if they gave properly. And we see Don Juan energy in reverse. This person may be telling themselves, well, Libra has so many other options, and maybe you do. With the Seven of Cups, I mean, maybe you do have other options here. But they may have been telling themselves that to make themselves feel better about the decision that they made, or for the way they acted or behaved, or because why they chose someone or something else here over you. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that there's a part, like, behind the scenes, this person, I don't know if they're trying to let go. I don't know. Let's see what this Four of Pentacles is in reverse here. Hanged Man energy. Letting go, but also still hanging out in your energy. So in a lot of ways, I feel like, Libra, this person has let go of this connection. But with the Hanged Man energy, they're holding back. They're looking at all the details. I think they're really questioning their decision-making here. Six of Cups in reverse. This person's regretting their decision here. I think they're sad for the way they've treated you, or they're upset at the way they've treated you, or the decision that they've made. And we see the Ten of Cups energy in reverse. Some of you, this person is feeling like they were impulsive, or they went after, the next shiny thing, and they're realizing that they really let you go, let go of someone that really could have been something. So I'm getting like a lot of regret and remorse here, Libra. The Ace of Swords energy in reverse, though, tells me this person wasn't completely honest with you, and I feel like that's what's really lowering your vibration here. Like wanting truth, wanting honesty from this person, not really knowing what happened here. And we see the Nine of Cups. This has been emotionally exhausting. This is somebody who's around for a good time, not a long time, but they're regretting it. It's like hindsight is like they're kicking themselves. The Three of Wands, an energy of waiting. This is your ships coming in, and we see the Queen of Cups in reverse. But there's still this divine feminine energy that's out of balance. Some of my Libras, you still do want this person. But I think there's a part of you that knows that you shouldn't. All right, and I also feel this has been extremely emotionally draining for you. Look at this person, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is telling me that this is a karmic situation here, Libra. And I think this person has a lot of regrets. I don't think they've fully let you go. And I just think they positioned themselves as somebody who was like honest and mature. And I'm not really getting that from their actions and their behaviors. And I just feel like they haven't honored your worth and your value. And I feel some of my Libras, you still might feel a little bit stuck on this person because you don't really know what's going on. They haven't really been completely honest with you. So the message I'm getting here is don't wait to be picked. You know, what you allow will continue. Ambiguity, this person not following through. Again, not letting you know exactly where you stand. But it does look like behind the scenes they've already made a decision that they're regretting. And holding on to this connection, I don't feel is in your highest and your greatest good. This is a bit of a tough love reading here, Libra. But what I'm going to switch things up here because I want to take a look at this amazing story energy. Because I don't feel like it's this person coming back around. I feel like the amazing story here for you, Libra, is, you know, the amazing story for you here is what this is opening up for you. So I am going to switch things up a little bit. Let's see what we need to know before we take a look at who's coming towards you, because your ships are coming in. And again, your focus may need to be in finding healing and closure for yourself, because you may not really get truth here from this person. I'm not sure that they're capable of it or they're emotionally mature enough to tell you exactly what happened. Because I do think they have regret, remorse, and shame linked to the way they've behaved. Endings bring new beginnings, Libra. And I think this is that amazing story that's unfolding. There's growth, there's change, there's liberation. Some of my Libras, you've dodged a bullet here. We see twin flame energy. Endings bring new beginnings. Somebody who's really in alignment with you. Yin, yang, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. If you have Cancer in your chart, for example, or maybe you're just drawn to Cancer energy, this past weekend I did a Who Are You Gonna Marry reading for Cancers, which was like after heartbreak. You call in somebody, you call in your person, and that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. But Spirit's saying give it time, take time to heal. Again, I kind of feel like you're going to have to give yourself healing and closure, which is not an easy task. This person, though, is still stuck on you. Okay, like they still have regrets here, Libra. I think they're kicking themselves. In fact, I think there might be a third party situation that they chose that isn't really working out, and they're really, really regretting it. Let's see who's coming in for you, though. Who's coming towards my Libras? Who's coming towards my Libras, please? All right, so look at that double twin soul energy. This is the amazing story that's unfolding for you. Somebody who mirrors you, a connection that intends for you both to balance your feminine and masculine energies. They could be an Aquarius, a fellow water sign with a highly developed intellect. The sign is the pioneer of ideas, an engaging communicator. And we see a traveler. So this person may travel for work, or maybe they just travel a lot. This is someone who enjoys new experiences, places, and people. They may have great stories to tell about their travels. All right. And we see creative. This person potentially enjoys art, working with their hands, music, and enjoys putting ideas to work for them. Yeah, my Libras, this is your person. Double twin flame energy. Again, regardless of the label, we're going to give the connection. This is something much more in alignment with you. And it may be hard to see right now. I know this isn't easy, so I'm sending you so much peace and love and ease at this time. But I feel this was clearly a karmic situation, and that doesn't make it any easier to heal from or to get closure from when you have to give it to yourself. But there's this amazing story unfolding. So Spirit's advice for my Libras is open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Beautiful. All right, and we see reassess. So you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. Yeah, absolutely, Libra. Sending you so much love and light. Take care.